Welcome everybody to the Homestead Miami Speedway, the finale for the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. It is the Ford EcoBoost 400 here at Homestead Miami Speedway. 27 laps racing. Tonight, 4 drivers will be running for a championship, and only one can take the championship home. On the front row, we have the number 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. for Hendrick Motorsports, and alongside will be the number 5 of Kasey Kahne. On row 2, we have the number 24, Jeff Gordon, making his final Cup Series start, and alongside the number 41 of Kurt Busch. At 41 of Kurt Busch, the highest chase driver on the grid. On row number 3, we have the number 11 of Denny Hamlin, eliminated from the championship after last week's race at Phoenix. And alongside will be the number 47 of A.J. Allmendinger. Row 4, we have the number 4 of Kevin Harvick, another chase driver. Alongside the number 22 of Joey Logano, he finished last week. And rounding out your top 10, the number 20 of Matt Kenseth, the third chase driver on the grid, alongside the number 78 of Martin Truex Jr. As we look back through the rest of your field, down below your starting grid is rolling across the screen. And the other driver who is running for a championship today, the number 19 of Carl Edwards. He'll be starting back in the 17th spot, where he has 27 laps to make his way towards the front. You don't necessarily have to win the race to win the championship, but we have 4 of the best drivers in the series, and you know that pretty much to win the championship, you will probably have to win the race. But Dale Jr., Kasey Kahne, Jeff Gordon, those 3 Hendrick cars at the front of the field, you know they'll do everything they can to win this race. We had a total of 44 entries. 2 drivers failed to qualify, and that is pretty much all of the pre-race news. On Friday night, Matt Crafton clinched his 3rd consecutive Truck Series championship. Last night in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, Regan Smith won his first career NASCAR championship. But who will it be tonight? Will it be Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch, Matt Kenseth, or Carl Edwards? It is a Joe Gibbs Racing versus Stewart HAASE Racing battle to the championship. And we head down the back straightaway for the final pace lap of the year. The pace car will hit pit lane. Jeff Gordon making his final start in the NASCAR Spring Up Series before hanging a helmet and leaving the 24 car to chase Elliott in 2016. Dale Jr. and Kasey Kahne. On the front row, Hamlin, Allmendinger. Outside the top 10, we have Brad Keselowski, Jimmy Johnson, Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Paul Menardi. Top 15. And remember, Matt Kenseth won last night in the Xfinity race. Does all this stuff he learned from yesterday help him in tonight's race? We're about to find out. Coming down to the green flag, the Ford EcoBoost 400 is underway here at Homestead. The 24 Gordon does not get going, but Kahne hanging tough on the outside line, down in the turn number 1. And the 4 of Kevin Harvick already in the middle in that 4 car. Not where you want to be when you're racing for a championship. And this 24 Jeff Gordon on the inside, getting help from the 11 of Denny Hamlin, down in the turn number 3. Here it comes, Hamlin makes it 3 wide. And right to the middle goes the 41 of Kurt Busch, and Jenny about to get wrecked by Kasey Kahne, who Allmendinger almost gets wrecked by, was that Austin Dillon or Joey Logano. Now 4 wide again, here comes Jimmy Johnson. And Jeff Gordon gets put in the outside wall, he'll fall back on the outside line. The 24 in the outside wall, when the 48 made it 4 wide for God knows why, and Allmendinger about gets turning up the track right near Carl Edwards and Dale Jr. going high. Man, look at the racing. 5 wide. Brian Vickers about to get turned by Ryan Blaney. Watch out. Stenhouse Jr. almost got turned by the 55 of Vickers. And while all that mess is going on, championship contender Matt Kenseth, who won last night in the Xfinity race, leading here at Homestead. We have Greg Biffle in a wall back here with McMurray. They're all the way outside the top 35. Kenseth your leader. Kurt Busch and Martin Truex battling for 2nd place. Denny Hamlin, Johnson, Kasey Kahne, and Joey Logano. And Edwards in the 19. Austin Dillon in the middle. Hamlin looking in the middle. Now Hamlin is a teammate to Kenseth and Edwards, so he got to think that 11 car will do everything he can to help the 19 and the 20 let him win the championship. That goes the same with the 18 of Kyle Busch. He was eliminated from the championship after Dover And Carl dropping back on the outside line as he has two Toyotas on the inside, Clint Boyer and Kyle Busch. And we are under yellow here at Homestead. First caution of the day will come out here on lap number 5. What a start to the race. And we have damage on the number 6 of Trevor Bayne. Damage on the number 32 of Cole Witt as well. So that was a very intense couple of laps. Jeff Gordon fell all the way down to 23rd and Dale Jr. all the way down to 22nd. And we're going to go back and see what happened. And we have a big stack up back here. Matty Benedetto has heavy damage on the front end of that Cosmo Motors Toyota for BK Racing. Somebody completely stopped here off turn number... see, looks like the Benedetto already has the damage. But we're going to go back and see what brought out the caution. Matt Benedetto in the 83 certainly involved. So was the 32 of Cole Witt, the 9 of Sam Hornish Jr., and the 6 of Trevor Bayne. Landon Castle in the middle in the 40. Coming out turn 4. Bayne in the back of Cole Witt. Castle got loose up down into Sam Hornish Jr. And Cole Witt in the 32 will get turned, and Witt will get hit by the Benedetto, and there goes the 6 of Bayne around. So Landon Castle kind of starts it, but he gets the least worst of it. Not as much contact on the 40 as there is on the 32, the 6, and the 9. Caution flag waves, but at the line, the 20 of Matt Kenseth, your leader at the line. Martin Truex, Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, and Kurt Busch, your top 5. And the Benedetto has been on and off pit road, and he will restart in 42nd. 19 laps to go in the 2015 NASCAR Spring Up Series season. We're being led by the number 20 of Matt Kenseth, who won last night in the Xfinity race, leading the 78 of Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, and Kurt Busch, your top 5. Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johnson, Casey Kane, Carl Edwards, and Kyle Busch. Then we got Clint Boyer, Ryan Newman, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Austin Dillon, and AJ Allmendinger, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, Paul Menard, Kyle Larson, and Justin Allgaier. Eric Almirola, Dale Jr. the 22nd, Jeff Gordon back the 23rd, not the way they want to start their race. Ryan Vickers and David Reagan, Tony Stewart, Casey Mears, Michael McDowell, Justin Allgaier, and Cole Witt, your top 30. Trevor Bayne, Landon Castle, these guys were involved in that first caution. Michael Annett, J.J. Yaley, and Brent Moffitt. And something happened to Jamie McMurray and Greg Biffle. They are back in 36th and 37th. David Gilliland, Alex Bowman, and Jed Burton. And then Reed Sorensen and Matt Benedetto running out the field. So 19 to go. Can Kenseth hang on? Can Truex get around him on the restart? White, or not, green flag is back out. And down into turn number 1, here comes Denny Hamlin on the inside of Martin Truex Jr. The 41 in the 4th place. That's the 41 of Kurt Busch. Now he gets the back bumper of Denny Hamlin. Hamlin on the inside of his teammate Matt Kenseth. And now Casey Kane puts Kevin Harvick in the middle. Up top is the 20 of Kenseth, and he will get that momentum. Off turn number 4 on the outside lane. And Truex. Looks like he will get down in the 2nd place. Hamlin, Kurt Busch, and Casey Kane, your top 5. We have one car way on the apron down in here in turn 1. Logano high in turn 2. Now on the inside comes the 78 of Truex Jr. Bringing Denny Hamlin with him. There's the 41 of Kurt Busch. Harvick in the middle. Clint Boyer on the inside in the 15. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He had a career bet, had a season best last week at Phoenix, a top 5 finish in that 17 car. Racing the 15 of Boyer. And outside the top 10 right now, the 4 of Harvick and the 19 of Carl Edwards. But here is the move, championship move right now. The 41 going by the 20 of Matt Kenseth, 17 to go. But Truex on the outside line, that momentum from the outside will carry all the way down the French straightaway. Will that be enough to get that 78 out in front? We have a crash back here, I believe. No, we don't, but I saw one car heading towards the inside wall. Jeff Gordon moving by Dale Jr., David Reagan, Ryan Vickers, and McMurray and Biffle working their way up after some early contact early in the race. And Denny Hamlin now out in front of Kurt Busch. Kenseth 3rd, Kyle Busch on the inside with Logano pushing the 18. So now Kurt Busch is your champion as they currently run. 15 laps of racing to go. These guys are racing so aggressively, knowing that their shot at a win in 2015 could be going away very quickly. And these guys also know that there is a championship on the line, and we are so close to crowning that champion. Will it be the 41 of Kurt Busch as he makes the move to the inside for the lead? Kurt Busch has a total of 4 wins in 2015. He's had a great end of the year in that 41 car. KENSETH third, Truex and Kyle Busch. Joey Logano, Johnson, how about Boyer inside the top 10? Casey Kane having a great run. And Edwards down to 13th, and HARVICK getting passed by Ryan Newman, and HARVICK is now 11th. So right now it is a two-man race as they currently run right now. They've already passed the halfway point in this race. Kurt Busch continues to be on the inside of Denny Hamlin. KENSETH on the outside of Truex. Logano inside the top 5. A great run out of the 18 of Kyle Busch in the M&M's Toyota. Clint Boyd in the 15, Johnson, Casey Kane, Ryan Newman, and Kevin Harvick. But now Stenhouse Jr. on the inside of that 17. A great momentum, great load head of steam for that number 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And Busch has not been able to clear that 11 just yet. And now Truex thinking about maybe making it 3 wide in that 78 car, pushing to 41. It is the 2 Chevrolets on the inside versus the 2 Toyotas on the outside. Busch might have Hamlin, but here comes Truex making it 3 wide. Off turn 4, Kurt Busch and Martin Truex Jr. Now KENSETH will make it 3 wide. Back to the inside comes the number 20. Unbelievable racing here for the lead and for the championship. How about Logano pushing Hamlin? They're in the middle. Kyle Busch on the inside with Clint Boyer. And where does Johnson and Casey Kane go in that 5 car? This is like Talladega racing right here. Look at Hamlin in that middle. Truex got loose. Denny has the momentum on the inside. 4 wide off turn number 4. Truex almost in the outside wall, and Kurt Busch will hang on to the 2nd place. KENSETH still in that middle in that 20 car. That is not where you want to be when you're racing for a title, like Matt KENSETH. And Truex about to get turned again by Logano, sideways again in that 78 car. And Newman about to get turned by that 43 of Eric Almirola. Watch out! Oh, they're making contact. Truex now outside the top 10 almost in that 78 car after he was battling for the lead not long ago. And now Kyle Busch on the inside of Matt KENSETH. These guys, Busch and Hamlin, needs to help that 20 car or the 19 win this championship. And now Almirola turns Newman again. This time Newman sent in the grass, but he comes back up the track. And that 19 and the 4, they're back here in this all this dirty air and traffic, and they're not going nowhere. Running outside the top 10 is Kevin Harvick and Carl Edwards. Well, Kurt Busch is up here trying to win the race, trying to get by that number 11 of Denny Hamlin. Now KENSETH trying to get back by the 18 of Kyle Busch. Up ahead, the 32 of Cole Witt right now running 42nd. Reed Sorensen, Matt DiBenedetto, Jed Burton. These cars were damaged. Alex Bowman, David Gilliland, Michael Annett, Daly, Moffitt and Bain, Castle and McMurray going by the 14 of Tony Stewart. Horner, Biffle, McDowell, Mears, Jr. Pole Center all the way back in 25th as they run right now. And Jeff Gordon, his final race in his NASCAR Spring Up Series career, right now he runs in 20th place, about to get passed by Vickers, Keselowski, and the 42 of Kyle Larson. Up ahead, Kurt Busch on the inside of Denny Hamlin. Here they come. 6 to go at the line. And up ahead we have lap traffic. Will lap traffic decide who wins the 2015 championship? Will it be Kurt Busch or KENSETH? Or do both of the guys at the front of the field reckon does the 19 and the 4 still have a shot at the title? Edwards is in front of the 4 of Kevin Harvick. And now Kurt Busch is your leader with little brother Kyle running in 2nd. But Kyle Busch has his teammate Matt KENSETH beside him. Does Kyle help his teammate or brother win the title? Now Johnson will make it 3 wide on the 20 of Matt KENSETH. Can the 48 get his first win of the year in the final race of the year? Johnson's never won a race here at Homestead. Here comes Kurt Busch to the outside of Cole Witt. That 32 car gives way on the outside lane. What does Sorensen do in that 98? Sorensen moves to the inside. Kurt Busch to the outside, bringing Matt Kenseth. Now no, Busch moves back to the inside. Here comes Kenseth on the outside. It's on the back bumper. Sorensen almost spins out, but there goes Almirola and Stenhouse. Boyer. Harvick's upside down. Big break on the back straightaway. And this could end the race right here. And Matt Kenseth is out in front of the 18 of Kyle Busch. They come off turn number 4. Who will it be at the line? Kenseth. Big wreck on the back straightaway. The 19 of Carl Edwards involved. Eric Almirola. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 17. And the 4 of Kevin Harvick went upside down. And that will do it for Kevin Harvick. He will not win the championship in 2015, and neither will the 19 of Carl Edwards. And Kurt Busch fell all the way back to 4th place after getting turned by somebody down here in turn number 1. Lap traffic just got in the way, and they were not getting out of the way. That 98 was refusing to leave, was refusing to get out of the way. Busch looks like he was going to go to the outside, but right at the last second, he had enough room to get to the inside of the 98. But Sorensen kind of crowds him down. He has the 11 in the back bumper, and Sorensen still crowds him down. But back here, they're all getting out the gas on the brake. Almirola, and look at the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Oh my goodness. They are all holding up each other, and 2 guys having a great run. Eric Almirola and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. makes contact, nowhere to go for the 19 of Carl Edwards and Harvick. Well, he gets run into by the 3 of Austin Dillon. Harvick spins out, flips down the straightaway. The 48's in the grass. That's Jimmy Johnson. Harvick was running 15th at the time. He was dropping back in a hurry, and the guy who, the defending champion of Kevin Harvick, who was trying to go back-to-back championships, is now on pit road getting ready to finish 41st at Homestead. So Harvick will finish 4th in the championship. Carl will finish 3rd. But that leaves us with Matt Kenseth and Kurt Busch. And with 1 to go this time by, we're not going back green. Meaning our champion will be decided under a caution ending race. Matt Kenseth got by Kurt Busch at the last second when Kurt got held up on the 98 of Reed Sorensen. And we're not going to be having, and we will not have a green-white checker, meaning this race will end, and it'll be ending right now, right here. And Matt Kenseth, like Harvick 1 year ago, the 20 car will win the race, but not only win the race, Matt Kenseth is going to win the 2015 NASCAR Championship. Matt Kenseth is a 2-time Sprint Cup Series champion in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Congrats to Joe GIBBS Racing, as Matt Kenseth, his first championship at Joe GIBBS Racing. Kyle Busch, what a day for the 18, and Denny Hamlin in the top 3. A bittersweet day as the top 3 are Joe GIBBS cars, while their other car, Carl Edwards, back in 40th. His day will end early, or actually late here at Homestead. Tough break for Eric Almirola. He was having a great run. So was Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Austin Dillon, all inside the top 15. So was Harvick and Carl Edwards, but that will wrap up the 2015 season right here. Matt Kenseth, your champion and your winner. Kyle Busch, Hamlin, Kurt Busch, and Martin Truex Jr., Casey Kane, Ryan Blaney, Ryan Newman, Logano, and A.J. Allmendinger getting a top 10. David Reagan, Justin Allgaier, Jeff Gordon, his final race. And now we can officially say that Jeff Gordon is officially retired from NASCAR racing. And now the next time we see the number 24 on track will be driven by Napa Chevrolet driver Chase Elliott. Clint Boyd and Brian Vickers, Brad Keselowski, Dale Jr., Kyle Larson, Paul Menard, and Casey Mears. So what a crazy turn of events this was. I mean, not the way you want to end the year with a big crash, taking out 2 of the title contenders and having the race end on the yellow, but that's out of my control. But congrats to the number 20 of Matt Kenseth. They are the champions. Joe GIBBS Racing. So that will wrap up the year. I do plan on doing a NASCAR 2016 mock season, hopefully happening sometime in the next month or two. I'm still trying to get a lot more trucks and cars painted, and I'll be posting some stuff on Facebook about it. So if you have Facebook and you have not friended me yet, just let me know and friend me on Facebook. So that way we get all the updates on the number 2016 mock season that will be coming up very soon. Until then, thank you for watching all the races this year on the Mark 531. It's been a great ride, and got all 22 truck races or 23 truck races done. We got all 33 Xfinity races done, and now we got all 36 Cup races. So it's been kind of a long year, but we finally got done, and that is all. I'm Rick Burton in the booth, and we'll see you again in Daytona in 2016. Goodbye, everyone.